Have you ever experienced a sudden pain in your chest or felt completely exhausted for no apparent reason? Have you ever wondered if these symptoms are just a part of getting older, or if they could be warning signs that something much more serious is happening inside your body? If you're over 60, it's more important than ever to listen to the signals your body is sending you. Ignoring certain symptoms could cost you your health, or even your life. In this video, we're going to uncover 6 dangerous symptoms that doctors say you should never ignore after the age of 60. From sudden chest pain to unexplained weight loss, these signs could indicate life-threatening conditions like heart disease, stroke, cancer, or respiratory failure. These symptoms might seem minor or easy to brush off, but by the end of this video, you'll understand why they could be your body's cry for help. Why is it so important to watch this video? By the end, you'll be equipped with the knowledge to recognize these dangerous warning signs and take swift action before it's too late. Ignoring these symptoms could mean missing the opportunity for early detection and treatment, which is key to improving outcomes and prolonging your life. We'll also share what steps you can take if you experience these signs, ensuring that you're not left guessing when it comes to your health. Stay with me until the end, because knowing the truth about your health can be the difference between life and death. If you are not subscribed, subscribe and activate the notification bell so you don't miss any videos. Your support means a lot to me, and if you enjoyed this video, you can help me continue spreading the valuable lessons by liking and sharing it. If you like the topic of this video, please comment 1. If you don't, please comment 0 to let me know how I can improve and make better videos for you. Now, let's begin. 1. Sudden and severe chest pain or pressure. Picture this. You're going about your day when, out of nowhere, a sharp, searing pain suddenly grips your chest. It's like a heavy weight has dropped onto your chest, pressing down with immense pressure, making it feel as though your very heart is being crushed under the weight of the world. This is not just any ordinary discomfort. It's not something you can shrug off. The pain is intense, relentless, and terrifying, and it can strike without warning. It's an alarming sensation, one that can leave you frozen in place, unable to move, breathless, and, worst of all, scared. This pain could be signaling a heart attack, a moment where every second counts. A heart attack doesn't give you time to think. It forces you to act. But what if it's not just a heart attack? What if it's something even more life-threatening, like an aortic dissection? This is a tear in the aorta, the body's largest artery, a tear that can rip through your body and, if not addressed immediately, could lead to catastrophic consequences. The aorta is the lifeline of your cardiovascular system, and when it's threatened, everything else in your body is in danger. The pain you're feeling could be a warning, a cry for help from your body, signaling that something incredibly serious is happening. But the pain doesn't just stay in your chest. It radiates. It moves. First, it may spread to your arm, usually the left, but sometimes even both arms can feel like they're on fire with pain. Your neck may tighten, your jaw may ache, and it's as if your body is being overwhelmed with pain from every direction. The sensation may even shoot through your back, leaving you writhing in agony, confused and terrified about what's going on. The sharpness of this pain isn't something you can ignore or push through. It feels like your entire body is being consumed by a dangerous force. It's a horrifying feeling, a feeling of helplessness, as if you're staring at a cliff, unable to stop yourself from falling. It's easy to fall into panic, but it's crucial that you fight that instinct. Do not try to tough it out or wait for the pain to go away on its own. This is a medical emergency. You need to call for help immediately. Time is not on your side, and you cannot afford to wait for the pain to subside or for it to seem less severe. When something this serious is happening in your body, you cannot second-guess yourself. You must understand that this kind of chest pain, especially when accompanied by pain radiating to other areas such as the arm, neck, jaw, or back, is a red flag. It's a signal that your body is in distress, and it could very well be a life-threatening situation. The heart and aorta are incredibly vital to your survival, and the slightest delay in medical treatment can have grave consequences. The difference between life and death is often measured in minutes, not hours. By immediately seeking medical attention, you drastically increase your chances of survival. If you find yourself or someone else in this kind of situation, please don't hesitate. Don't wait. Pick up the phone and call emergency services. Your life matters, and the moment you feel this type of chest pain is the moment you must fight for your life. Remember, the fear and uncertainty you feel in that moment is natural, but the choice to act decisively could be the one thing that saves you. Your health, your life, nothing is more important than that. 2. Extreme fatigue. Extreme fatigue is not just a mild inconvenience or a result of a poor night's sleep. It's an overwhelming, persistent exhaustion that lingers far beyond what is normal, making even the simplest tasks feel insurmountable. Imagine waking up in the morning, expecting to feel rested and ready to take on the day, only to be met with an unshakable sense of weariness that seems to cloud your every thought. Despite having a full night's rest, your body feels heavy, your mind foggy, and the very thought of moving seems exhausting. You may try to push through it, telling yourself it's just stress or a rough week, but deep down, you know something's wrong. It's not just the fleeting tiredness that we all experience from time to time. This fatigue is different. It's relentless. It weighs on you emotionally, mentally, and physically, leaving you drained in a way that makes it hard to imagine how you'll manage the day ahead. When this kind of extreme fatigue becomes a constant presence in your life, it may be more than just a symptom of a busy schedule. This feeling of being perpetually drained could be your body's way of sending out a distress signal, letting you know that something is deeply amiss. Conditions such as heart disease, kidney failure, or even advanced cancer can often begin with this subtle but alarming symptom. It's easy to dismiss or rationalize away persistent tiredness as something that will just pass with time or rest. But the truth is, when fatigue doesn't improve despite getting adequate sleep, or when it starts to interfere with your ability to carry out daily tasks, it is time to stop ignoring it. Imagine how profoundly it must feel to be caught in the grip of such exhaustion, unable to enjoy the simple pleasures of life, whether it's playing with your kids, going for a walk, or even getting through a workday without needing a nap just to function. It's emotionally draining, not only because you're constantly battling your own body, but also because it can make you feel isolated and misunderstood. Others might not see how deeply this fatigue affects you, and you may find yourself hiding how it's taking a toll on your life. You might push through, try to ignore it, or hope it gets better, but it's crucial to recognize that when fatigue doesn't lift, it's your body's way of asking for help. Your health deserves to be a priority, and it's okay to seek help when things don't feel right. If you find yourself constantly exhausted, even when you've had enough sleep, it's a red flag that shouldn't be ignored. It's crucial to take this seriously and see a doctor who can evaluate your symptoms. They can perform tests, run screenings, and help you understand what might be causing the fatigue, whether it's a chronic condition or something more serious. The truth is, the longer you let it go unchecked, the more you may be prolonging the struggle. Your well-being is worth every ounce of effort it takes to find answers and get the treatment you need. Life is too precious to feel trapped in a cycle of exhaustion without understanding why. Don't wait for things to get worse. Take action now. You deserve to feel healthy, strong, and full of life again. It's not just about rest. It's about getting to the heart of the problem and taking steps to reclaim your vitality and joy. 3. Shortness of breath or difficulty breathing. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment 1 below to let me know that you are still here with me. Shortness of breath, particularly when it appears out of nowhere or becomes more intense, is not something anyone should simply shrug off. It can feel like you're drowning in thin air, as if your lungs are desperately grasping for the oxygen they need but can't quite find. This sudden and unexplained feeling of being unable to catch your breath can be deeply unsettling and terrifying, leaving you with a sense of panic that seems hard to shake. The struggle to inhale fully can be distressing, making everyday tasks, let alone activities like climbing stairs or walking, feel like monumental challenges. The sensation of breathlessness can overwhelm you, and in those moments, it's impossible not to think about the worst-case scenarios. This kind of shortness of breath can be a red flag for several serious health conditions, each one more alarming than the last. One possibility is a pulmonary embolism, a blood clot that travels to the lungs and can block blood flow, causing intense and sudden breathing difficulty. The sheer thought of a clot blocking your lungs is terrifying, yet it's a reality for many people, and the consequences can be devastating. Another culprit could be heart failure, a condition that slowly weakens the heart, reducing its ability to pump blood efficiently. When the heart struggles, it can lead to fluid buildup in the lungs, making it harder to breathe and causing that feeling of suffocation. What makes heart failure even more dangerous is that it can be silent, meaning it might not show obvious symptoms until it's too late. And perhaps one of the most heartbreaking causes of shortness of breath could be a silent heart attack. These can happen without the severe chest pain or obvious symptoms we often associate with a heart attack. It's the quiet killer, creeping up on you, silently damaging your heart muscle without you even realizing it. The thought of something so life-threatening sneaking up without warning is chilling. It's why, when you experience unexplained shortness of breath, you should never wait. Your body is sending you a message that could save your life if you act quickly enough. The fear that accompanies this experience is so real. The sense of helplessness, not knowing when or if you will be able to breathe properly again, is overwhelming. Your chest tightens, your mind races, and a deep sense of vulnerability washes over you. In those moments, time seems to slow, and the more you struggle for air, the more terrifying the situation becomes. The worst thing you can do in such a moment is ignore it. When breathlessness becomes persistent, or if it worsens, please don't hesitate. Seek medical attention immediately. You might feel like it's nothing to worry about, or perhaps you'll convince yourself that it will pass, but don't take that risk. The stakes are too high, and your life is worth so much more than taking a chance. I truly believe that it's better to be safe than sorry when it comes to your health. The feeling of relief that comes with seeking proper medical care can be life-saving. So, if you or someone you know experiences this kind of distress, don't wait for it to pass. Reach out for help. Let the doctors assess what's going on before it turns into something far more dangerous. Your health is your most precious asset, and no breath should ever be taken for granted. Trust your instincts and prioritize your well-being, because you deserve to breathe easy and live with peace of mind. 4. Unintentional and drastic weight loss. Unintentional and drastic weight loss can be a truly frightening experience, one that often catches you completely off guard. When you start noticing that the pounds are slipping away, seemingly without any effort on your part, it's hard not to feel a deep sense of concern. Your clothes may begin to feel looser, your reflection in the mirror may seem unfamiliar, and you might even find yourself growing more and more fatigued or weak with each passing day. At first, it might seem like a temporary issue or something that will eventually correct itself, but the reality is far more serious than that. Losing weight unexpectedly and rapidly is not a harmless phenomenon. It can be an alarming warning sign of an underlying health problem that requires immediate attention. While many people associate weight loss with positive achievements, especially when trying to shed a few extra pounds, this type of unintentional weight loss is anything but positive. It could signal the presence of serious medical conditions such as cancer, metabolic disorders, or even undiagnosed diabetes. These conditions often manifest subtly at first, with symptoms like unexplained weight loss being one of the first signs that something is not right within your body. What makes this experience so emotionally overwhelming is that it can feel like your body is betraying you. You may have no idea why the weight is disappearing so quickly or where it's going. It's a gut-wrenching feeling to see your strength and energy dwindling without any clear explanation. You may find yourself asking questions like, "Why is this happening to me?" Or, "What's wrong with my body?" The emotional burden that accompanies this type of weight loss is immense. Feelings of fear, helplessness, and anxiety often become overwhelming as you try to navigate the uncertainty of your situation. Beyond the physical changes, drastic weight loss can affect your mental and emotional well-being. As you lose weight without trying, You may also notice an increase in your stress levels, feelings of insecurity, and even a loss of confidence. You might begin to withdraw from social situations, afraid that others will notice or question the changes in your appearance. You may feel embarrassed or self-conscious, not knowing how to explain the unintentional weight loss to loved ones or even to yourself. However, the most important thing to remember is that this kind of weight loss should never be ignored. If you experience rapid, unexplained weight loss, it is crucial to seek medical attention immediately. The underlying causes of such a drastic change in your body's weight can range from conditions that are treatable with early intervention to those that are far more complex and dangerous. Conditions like cancer can cause significant weight loss as the body struggles to fight off the disease, and untreated metabolic disorders or diabetes can lead to similar symptoms. In each of these cases, timely diagnosis and treatment are vital for improving your chances of recovery and overall health. Ignoring unintentional weight loss can lead to severe consequences. The longer you wait to seek professional help, the harder it may be to reverse the damage caused by the underlying condition. That's why it's so important to listen to your body and take its signals seriously. You deserve to feel strong, healthy, and confident in your skin, and seeking help from a healthcare provider is the first step in getting back on track. A doctor can help you understand what's going on beneath the surface, identify the root cause, and provide a clear treatment plan to address the issue. With the right care, you can regain your health and well-being and start the journey toward healing, both physically and emotionally. The path to recovery may not be easy, and it might require patience, perseverance, and emotional support. But remember that by seeking help early, you're giving yourself the best possible chance to overcome whatever may be causing the weight loss and protect your future health. Never let fear or uncertainty keep you from getting the care you deserve. Take action now, and trust that you have the strength to face whatever challenges may lie ahead. Your health is your most precious asset, and it's worth every ounce of effort to protect it. 5. Sudden confusion, memory loss, or personality changes. Sudden confusion, memory loss, or noticeable changes in a person's personality can be deeply unsettling, not only for the individual experiencing these symptoms but also for their loved ones. It's heartbreaking to watch someone you care about begin to struggle with the very things that once seemed so effortless. These sudden shifts could be early warning signs of something more serious, like a stroke, a brain infection, or neurological conditions such as dementia. The unpredictability of these changes can feel terrifying, leaving both the person affected and their family members in a state of uncertainty. When someone's memory starts slipping or their behavior shifts unexpectedly, it's crucial to address it immediately. Time is of the essence. Rapid mental decline, no matter how small it may seem at first, deserves immediate attention. Whether it's a stroke, which can strike without warning, or the onset of dementia, which often begins with subtle signs, these conditions require timely medical intervention to minimize long-term effects. It's difficult to truly grasp the weight of these changes until you witness them in someone you love. The confusion, frustration, and sadness that can follow these events can sometimes feel overwhelming. It's not just about memory loss, it's about the erosion of a person's very sense of self. I urge anyone who notices these changes, whether in themselves or others, to seek medical advice as soon as possible. The sooner you catch it, the more you increase the chances of effective treatment and preserving the quality of life. I can't stress enough how important it is to listen to your body and the people around you, and not dismiss these early signs. Let us not wait until it's too late to take action. 6. Severe and persistent abdominal pain. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment 2 below to let me know that you are still here with me. When you experience intense or persistent abdominal pain, it is impossible to ignore the heavy weight it brings, not just physically, but emotionally. The body is trying to communicate with us, and in some cases, it is signaling that something serious is happening within. The pain may come in waves, feeling sharp, dull, or even cramping, and its persistence is a red flag that should not be brushed aside. This kind of pain could be indicative of a ruptured abdominal aortic aneurysm, a life-threatening condition where the major artery in the abdomen tears open, causing internal bleeding that can be fatal if not treated immediately. Another possibility is an intestinal blockage, a condition that occurs when food or waste can't pass through the intestines, often leading to severe pain, nausea, and vomiting, as well as potential damage to the bowel. Then there's pancreatitis, an inflammation of the pancreas that can result in excruciating pain and complications if left untreated. What makes this pain even more alarming is that it often doesn't just appear in isolation. Accompanying symptoms such as nausea, vomiting, fever, and sometimes dizziness can make the pain even more unbearable, leaving you feeling powerless and vulnerable. These signs are not mere inconveniences, they are the body's desperate plea for attention. And when such symptoms arise, especially in combination with severe abdominal pain, it's crucial to recognize that these may be signs of a medical emergency that requires immediate attention. In these moments, the overwhelming urge to lie down and wait for the pain to subside may tempt you, but I can't emphasize enough how dangerous that would be. The longer you wait, the greater the risk of your condition worsening and leading to more severe consequences. The truth is that when it comes to these potentially life-threatening situations, every second counts. Time is not your ally when dealing with abdominal pain of this magnitude, and I know firsthand that seeking immediate medical help can be the difference between life and death. We must trust the signals our body sends us. Yes, it can be terrifying to go to the emergency room or seek medical help, but it is far better than taking the chance that the situation might worsen beyond our control. It's our health at stake, our ability to live, to experience joy, and to be there for our loved ones. In these times, putting aside fear and taking swift action is the most loving thing you can do, for yourself and those who care about you. Don't wait for the situation to resolve itself because, unfortunately, not all situations will. Take charge of your health and get the medical attention you need immediately. Our well-being is priceless, and when pain like this strikes, our priority must be to fight for it with every ounce of determination we have. As we've explored today, severe and persistent abdominal pain is a serious matter that should never be ignored. Whether it's a ruptured abdominal aortic aneurysm, an intestinal blockage, or pancreatitis, the importance of seeking immediate medical attention cannot be overstated. Our bodies are constantly trying to tell us something, and it's up to us to listen, act, and take care of our health before it's too late. I hope this information has given you clarity and the confidence to take the right steps should you or someone you care about experience such pain. So, what have you learned so far? Think about one key takeaway from today's discussion that you can bring into your life moving forward. How will you apply this newfound knowledge to protect your health and well-being? Please leave your comment below and share one thing you've learned and will start practicing in your own life. If you like this video, please leave your comment below, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel so you can stay informed and empowered on your health journey. Thank you for watching, and take care of yourself, because your health truly matters.